A man was killed last night in front of Joe's Pizzeria on Jose Celso Barbosa Street in Las Piedras, Puerto Rico, according to police. According to the news report, a call to the state headquarters of said municipality alerted about a dead person in the place, and when the authorities arrived they found the shot body of Ponce Luis Ocasio Lopez, 54 years old and a resident of that town. The deceased has several bullet wounds in different parts of his body. The authorities requested the cooperation of the population to clarify this crime. Anyone with information related to these events can call 787-343-2020 confidentially. Authorities have arrested a man who later confessed to having murdered Sandra Bones in Guayama, Puerto Rico. Kevin Soto Vasquez, an 18-year-old man and the alleged murderer of the young mother, was arrested last night at the Luis Muñoz Marine Airport. The arrest, according to Captain Miguel Rodriguez, occurred last night at around 9 p.m. at the Luis Muñoz Marine International Airport. The man intended to take a flight to Boston. Puerto Rican artist Ricky Martin condemned the brutal beating and murder of the 24-year-old Spanish gay man Samuel Luis, allegedly at the hands of two men and a woman in A Coruña, Spain, several days ago. Say his name, Samuel Luis Muñiz. #Justicia para Samuel, wrote the Puerto Rican singer-songwriter in his Instagram statements, spreading his message in Spanish and English to reach more followers in his community. After this fatal beating, thousands of people have taken to the streets to express their condemnation for this brutal crime in successive and simultaneous rallies throughout Spain and beyond. Coast Guard rescue crews are actively searching for Darren Rodriguez Villanueva, 33, in waters near Culebra, Puerto Rico, July 7, 2021. Rodriguez Villanueva is one of two boaters who reportedly were forced to abandon a sinking vessel near Culebra, Puerto Rico, July 6, 2021. The survivor reported last seeing Rodriguez Villanueva moments after the vessel sank. Anyone who may have seen or has information on the possible whereabouts of Rodriguez Villanueva is asked to contact the Coast Guard Sector San Juan Command Center at 787-289-2041. The President of the United States, Joe Biden, condemned this Wednesday the atrocious assassination of the Haitian President, Jovenel Moïse, which occurred this morning. Haitian President Jovenel Moïse was assassinated in an attack on his private residence early Wednesday. First Lady Martine Moïse was shot in the overnight attack and hospitalized, interim Premier Claude Joseph said. The nation of more than 11 million people had grown increasingly unstable and disgruntled under Moïse. Puerto Rico remains at risk from the Delta strain of the coronavirus that causes COVID-19. Health experts agree that the population should maintain the use of masks to try to avoid their contagion. Puerto Rico Health has not reported the deaths from COVID-19 for the fourth consecutive day. A founder of a Massachusetts compounding pharmacy whose mold-tainted drugs sparked a deadly U.S. fungal meningitis outbreak in 2012 was resentenced on Wednesday to 14.5 years in prison after a federal appeals court overturned his earlier 9-year term. Prosecutors said those deaths stemmed from a fungal meningitis outbreak traced back to mold-tainted steroids that Framingham, Massachusetts-based NEC produced in filthy and unsafe conditions and sold to hospitals and clinics nationally. The outbreak sickened 793 patients, more than 100 of whom have died, prosecutors said. In Minneapolis, pitcher Carlos Rodon worked 6 solid innings and allowed only 1 hit, as the Chicago White Sox defeated the Minnesota Twins 4-1 on a rainy Tuesday night. Carlos Rodon last pitched a no-hitter April 14 of this year. Cleveland Indians inactivate Eddie Rosario due to injury. The Puerto Rican outfielder has an abdominal distension for which the team was forced to place him on the disabled list for 10 days. The paparazzi has snapped these photos of old flames, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck canoodling in the New York Hamptons. "I am going through the best time of my life," Lopez recently confessed in an interview on Apple Music One. "I'm super happy. I've never been better," said the singer, who separated from her partner, Alex Rodriguez, about 2 months ago. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see more of Puerto Rico English news, please subscribe to keep us alive.